Hi everyone, I am Anjali, your host, and today we are going to have a conversation with the principal research team of De Origin, world's first 100% plant-based mosquito larvicide that is known for eliminating the larvae of mosquitoes that spread dengue and malaria. So today we have with us Dr. Megha Ade and Dr. Manoj Yadav, PhD scholars at CSIR-CIMAP, and these are the people who are behind the innovation of De Origin. Hi everyone, how are you?
We are good. How are you?
I'm good as well. So I want to start with the question that what drew you to vector control and public health field?
Actually, what happens? There are several vector-borne diseases we are getting affected with, like dengue, malaria, elephantiasis, Zika virus, etc. As well as the biting is quite like irritating, or it causes irritation on human skin as well, as we all aware. So to control the mosquitoes and their larvae, there are several mechanism or techniques are being used. But what happens when we use those techniques or chemical-based products? They contain hazardous organophosphates at their active metabolite, like for example, timifos. So these kind of stuffs are quite hazardous to human being as well as to environment and non-targeted organisms such as aquatic animals. So, Dr. N.P. Yadav has always been worked to like for the betterment of, and he has always been searched for the better alternative and eco-friendly alternative. Like in my work, we have been working with essential oils or plant-based leads because, as we know that these plant-based leads are easily available, and we can say that these are the safe alternative. So if we talk about my journey in my lab, I've joined CSIR-CIMAP in 2021 as a project associate. Now I am working as a PhD scholar here. So before I joined this lab, one of my senior was working with different essential oils, and there are various essential has been screened for the larvicidal and mosquito repellent activities. But with essential oils also, we were struggling with some issues like they were irritating and they were all not safe for the human being. So years of research, she developed that, and she found out that phenyl essential oil has the potential for it to kill the larvae, and great potential, I would say. And as well as it was non-hazardous to human being. And if we can see, we are like it is a edible thing. We eat fennel every now and then, or quite very often, we know. So based on that and based on literature survey, we found out that it is the food grade oil which can be safe alternative to control the mosquitoes. But if we talk about essential oil, there one more major issue we face, or we can say a major drawback it has is its volatility. It is volatile in nature, and yeah, it is having great activity, but besides that, because of its huge drawback, like if you put it somewhere, it may get volatile easily and quickly. So it was always in mind, and like Dr. NP sir was also concerned with the same. Then he came up with the idea of beads. What does it do to like the formulation of polymeric beads? What it like how it will be useful in controlling the mosquitoes? As I told you that it is volatile in nature. So what happens when we entrap the essential oil in polymeric beads, or like if we can say like small beads, it will just enter the essential oil property will be restored, and it can be like slowly released in the medium, whatever kind of like property we want. Like we want to sustain the action for longer duration of time. Beads, we can put the beads inside some water contain, like if you are having some small water tank inside our home or cooler, we struggle with the problem of getting larvae production there. We can put beads, and with the help of beads, the slower release property will be achieved, and the oil is released slowly for longer duration of time, as well as the volatility will be reduced with this formulation. So these are the major drawbacks we had, and with this polymeric bead formulation, we try to overcome these limitations with essential oils and uses of essential oil, and the efficacy we can like secure it or get it for prolonged time of action can be achieved with this particular formulation. That is the formulation part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next question would be, why do you think the choosing the vector-borne diseases specifically was important? Like were there some real life incidents or some public health challenges that you saw that this is the need of the hour? Why did you choose it in the first place?
Because if we can see the like vector-borne disease cases reported per year, it is like in millions. Any worldwide, also in India also, it will just not affect you like irritate health wise. It will affect you like financially also. And world is also dealing with the same problems. Like it is not just a health issue, it is also a financial issue. If we talk about my personal experience, my dad few years back also affected with dengue. And dengue, we know, it like aggressively acts, and it just decreases your platelets count like angrily, I would say. So my father recovered very good, but one of my friend's case, just recently it happened like few months back. One of his younger brother died because of dengue. So if I talk about dengue, and if we talk about vaccines, there are limitations of using vaccines to for such diseases. Then why not to control mosquito itself? And instead of working for mosquito in adult form, we tried targeting it in its larval stage, which is more convenient to get rid of mosquitoes. And we are just eliminating the mosquito in before it's growing in full adult form. We are just eliminating them in its egg form only. So I think there are many such cases. You also have been through or have listened to such stories. So yeah, vector-borne disease, that is why we are focusing on that. And it is very common in every household of India.
Yeah.
If we see every now and then we are dealing with the mosquito.
Okay, can you walk me through the journey when you got the insight of this product to the whole conceptualization and the research, and when you came up, like you made the product completely?
Yeah, sure, definitely. Why not? So what happened when I started investigating about this particular developing this product? Initially, the idea was from Dr. N. Piado sir. Like he's very good at researching. He has years of experiences. And after that, when I started formulating, then I realized it should be more better to have solid form of product. Like in liquid form, we have some difficulties in formulation, like its storage is difficult. And if we see the stability, would be more convenient and better if we talk about solid dosage form. So yeah, before developing the beads, it is not like just we went to the lab and second day we just came up with the product. Like it gives, I give time and so much work it required. So I take trials with so many different polymers, biodegradable polymers. We have tried with many polymers, and after that, the combination of this particular polymers, which are biodegradable in nature, which can be easily eliminated, and there are several studies reported also. So based on that, we chose these polymers like sodium algin and HPMC. Also, after and the various polymers that are reported also to have a better formulation mechanism and tendency to be formed. Then if I say the better solid form or spherical bits I obtained from this particular combination. And after that, when the formulation was developed, we characterize from the evaluation parameters such as FTIR or NMR. On basis of that, we confirm that our essential oil is entrapped successfully in the formulation. Like NMR, that nuclear magnetic resonance we call in our field, it shows that, yeah, with the polymers, the essential oil is also having some peaks, and it is clearly denoting the presence of essential oil in the beads. As well as after that, we perform the loading and encapsulation efficiency process, in which we find out or determine whether it is having essential oil or not. Because as I also told you that it is volatile in nature, we are not aware, right, if final product is having that essential oil or not. And after that, we also perform the activity, larvicidal activity, which Manoj has performed because he is experienced in like maintaining the mosquito culture. His background is from zoology. He has better understanding. He also has given his like 3 years of research uh, arena to dedicate himself in performing the different activities with essential oils. So he can better tell you about the activity part. So I will just hand it over to Manoj.
Okay.
Share your experience. Like,
If you can walk me
Uh,
down through the
I
whole
completed
journey,
post-graduation.
that will be really helpful.
Uh, I completed post-graduation from Baba Saheb Bhimrao Ambedkar University, Lucknow, in zoology, and I had a specialization in entomology in my master's. After that, I want to work in the area of entomology because there are many diseases causing millions of disease worldwide. As Mega Man said that there are many disadvantages of synthetic insecticide. So I want to work with plant essential oil against mosquito. So after that, I came here and here I am maintaining the culture of Anopheles stephensi, Aedes aegypti, and wild mosquito. And uh, there are 4 stages in the life cycle of mosquito: egg, larva, pupa, and adult. And I am working on various plant leads against these different stages of mosquito. After finding a potent lead, then Meghaman is from pharmacy background. So the lead will be formulated suitable formulation form.
actually, I made the formulation. Then after the further evaluation, bioassay we call it. So to perform the study, I have given him the beads and he performed the activity according to WHO protocol. And based on the results, we are like successfully will like publish the paper also on based of those research and findings that yeah, successfully we have developed the essential oil loaded beads which are useful in the eliminating the mosquito larvae, and we got the like effective results. Results can be seen in our research manuscript form also. And same also we have filed the Indian patent of the same study.
Yeah, the whole product journey divided in terms of years or timeline basis.
Yeah, what happened when this senior I told you about, she worked for with essential like for 4 to 5 years with NPSR, and she had so many leads for essential oil, and there are so many essential oil which has potent activity towards the or against mosquito larvicides. Like so she given me the lead like phenol oil is the safest alternative if we talk about the health wise, or if it is safe for kids or not, or for human being as well as for pets, whatever, according to our Indian homes how it works. Like not only Indian homes, like what happens in household on daily basis. So she has given me the lead, and with essential oil, I had to make a bead formulation. As I told you that there are several stages or drawbacks we had to get over it or work on that. First one is volatility. So yeah, we wanted something like solid in a solid form in which we can reduce its volatility.
Okay.
So I joined the CMAP and start working on this. And also there are several people who also support in your study because we are not the only ones who are behind the this product. So I took help from Dr. N.P. Other sir. He continuously guided me like do it in this manner or that manner. It took me around like 2 years, 2 years to just optimize and develop the formulation because there are several polymers we had to give it a try. Like it is not always works like if we have gone through some literature and they have reported that you have to try in this ratio and you will get this product. It is not how it works. It doesn't give us same results always. Like repeatability is not the same. So yeah, I had to give so many trials and I had to try with so many things. And even when I was trying with different polymers, what happened? Like I told you that we are supposed to determine the encapsulation. We were not getting the better encapsulation or loading of essential oil in the plates. So on we used to check from the combination of different polymers. We used to perform the evaluation parameters, and we were not getting the satisfactory results. When we got the satisfactory results with this combination, like HPMC or sodium arginate, I told you, then we were like fully like having confidence, yeah, that we can now perform the activity and get the better results. So yeah, this was the journey of my particular product development process. And finally, when we got the satisfactory result, then after we can proceed for the publication process. Before that, we are not supposed to, like, the study is not completed. So yeah, we can't just report it anywhere. So when we got the confidence with the publication, only then we decided that yes, we have developed a product with such a good food grade essential oil, which is safe alternative to human as well as to other non-targeted organisms, and which a very good alternative as compared with the organophosphate containing products such as DEET or timepos. Like when it is sprayed outside our houses, the irritancy people face. So like if, for example, if we use the that what comfort agarbatti, right? Whenever I burn it in my house, I I get sneezing and teary eyes, that irritation. I get sick for like 2 days. 2, 3 days is confirmed I get sick. So I better choose to get bitten by mosquitoes. So yeah. So that is more convenient to get it eliminated in its larval stage. That is our priority, and that is what I work for. But yeah, if we say that we are also working in adult repellency form also.
So my next question is, as per to what you think, how does Diogen stand out when it comes to the current solutions that we have in the market? Be it coils, be it vaporizers, be it the fogging that has been done by the government itself. How do you think we as a product stand out against all of these alternatives right now?
Right. If we talk about the current market products we have, like that vaporizer or a spray, if as I told you, whenever we spray, they are using organophosphate or hazardous chemical based products in spray form. Whenever we spray, small kids get affected. Harmful effects can be seen in form of various things. Like if I talk about myself, I used to get teary eyes and sneezing and continuously like irritation, headaches. People suffer with that. And if we talk about government, government is using various like deed based team of force based products, right, for the getting rid of mosquitoes. But the smell is quite like irritating. And the thing is, the product, the D origin, we can use it by ourselves. A kid can use it. We can use it. We can open the box and take out some beads and put it in water. But we have some dependency if we talk about like people spraying out the hazardous chemicals outside our houses or things. And if we put it in some water, what happens? It won't affect targeted organisms. You can touch it by your hand. Like the different chemical based products, we can't just directly touch bare hands. We need to take some precaution. We have to have gloves on, and it might cause skin irritation also, infection also. But if we talk about fennel essential oil, it is food grade oil. We are all eating the fennel in different forms. So the thing we are eating, I don't think that it is going to affect anybody in if we touch it or um, a kid is holding it. And if you will put it in water, it will release essential oil slowly, right? And there will be no strong or hazardous or what we can say harmful effect will be seen. Yeah, like it is not non-hazardous is the main and
Best alternative.
safest alternative if we would say. Yeah, biodegradable polymers we are using, right? Biodegradable, it means that it will be degraded easily.
Yeah.
If we talk about polythene or something else, put it in water or somewhere, that that will not be degraded. The polymers we have used are also edible. And the polymers like HPMC, it is also GRAS approved, generally recognized as safe. The safe product we are using to formulate or entrap the essential oil. So basically, whatever we have used in optimum quantity, which cannot be harmful to anyone, I guess, most probably to many extents, and can be a safe alternative. And it is not about only phenol oil we have used of food grade. The polymers we have used is also of food grade as well as biodegradable in nature.
Okay. As like in my opinion, what I have personally seen, the market products and in fact the measures that the
Yes.
government itself has taken are these are the products that are just trying to repel away the mosquitoes and not solve the problem of dengue and malaria in the first place. So
True.
can we say that
True.
origin is a solution while they are just repelling the problem?
Yes, yes. That's what the next thing I was going to say. Whatever government is spraying it or putting in water, that is also like quite hazardous, right? And also it is repelling the mosquitoes. They will come back. They develop the resistance also.
Yeah.
With these chemical-based products, the biggest problem they are having chemical-based products issue are the resistant development in vectors. And in essential oil, we have overcome this issue with the help of essential oil of plant-based materials.
There are many phytomolecules. That's why mosquito does not develop resistance.
Because what happens, because it contains several phytoconstituents, then this phytoconstituent acts on different uh, arena of that particular mosquito. Like we have nervous system, we have so many chemical reaction inside our body. Same thing happens with vectors also. If we put is essential oil, many phytoconstituent, they are all having different very good activities to against them, and they when they inhale it or get in touch with the essential oil, different phytomolecules works on the different targets inside their body. And because of that, the resistant development, we have get rid of that particular resistant development property, in which we face with chemical based product which are available in the market.
So we were talking about the impact that the origin puts for itself to stand out in comparison to the current solutions. So I wanted to know how these current solutions specifically for the vulnerable populations, which is the kids, the pregnant women, and the elderly people, how the current solutions are actually very harmful, and while the origin is not. I want to know your opinions on that.
Based on the literatures, we have determined, like in our research arena, literature does a lot of things. We followed like SCI index journals, high impact journals, which sources are reliable, plus authenticate. So on basis of that, we carry out our study. On basis of those reports, there are several findings. For many years, people are doing various kind of research. Based on that, we chose the safest alternative to get rid of any kind of disease or vectors we can see, and to get better products in the market. So basically, if we see through our researcher's eye, so first thing we have to do is go through books or literatures. And after that, we come to this point that yes, these are the safest one and the better one and the better alternative as compared with the existing products in the market. And on basis of that, we start our journey and research. And before that, we perform some preliminary studies also. So that what Dr. Vandana, my senior, has performed. She, on base of the literature, she start working on with essential oils with the guidance of Dr. NP sir. Like he has always been working in plant based lanes, and she developed so many investigations revealed that yes, there are various essential oils are present in various forms and various reasons. And easily available essential oil, that is phenol essential oil, is also having potent activity as well as easily available and safe alternative. So based on that, she started. Had this lead with her, and that lead was given to me when I joined CSIR-CIMAP.
Okay.
And I worked through it with the guidance of my supervisor. Whenever I was frustrated or not getting proper results and proper discussion, we came to this conclusion that yes, beats can be a you know great alternative, as well as the polymers, which are biodegradable and not harmful. Like based on literature survey also, we have used grass from the compounds. So this was my research journey, and this the product went through so many stages for several years. And after several years of study, when sir felt confident, we felt confident. And after our publication, when institute felt confident, our director saw the potential that yes, this product can be have a greater future. We are very grateful that such companies saw our potential, the product's potential, for as a alternative income and to compete with this daily aggressively being used chemical based products. The origin saw that potential and they start working with us. So that is the main thing which is the origin is giving to the people and to population, instead of that hazardous chemical based products, like safe alternative to human as well as non-targeted organism as well as to environment. It can be a gift to environment, because not we are not harming the plants, because whatever we are using is safe to use.
Okay, so I'll have one of my last questions. Uh, Now you have made a product that is going to save millions of lives, that has the potential to save a millions of lives. So, what is your viewpoint, and how do you foresee de-origin to safeguard a lot of people? And in terms of public health, also, how do you think de-origin is gonna play its role?
As I already said, the origin is working for a great cause, I would say, because if we see, he could have easily go for that chemical products which are cheap and easily available and can be harmful, or sell its product to people with different promises, and maybe I can say without based any research based evidence. We have that evidence, the origin have that evidence in form of a manuscript publication, which has been published in Industrial Crops and Products with the impact factor 5.6. That proves the authenticity and real data, real research of our product. It is natural and essential oil is present in that. If we talk about essential oil safety, we have also many literature survey available. We have reported in our manuscript also. And based on those real data and references we have used from several sources, we put it in our manuscript, which shows that yes, whatever we are using, the protocol we are following is safe, reproducible, and we can repeat the protocols and reproduce it in uh, pilot industrial scale. So based on all these things, I can say that the origin is standing out when compared with the other marketed products which are available, chemical based products. And that's all I would say.
Okay, what does it mean to you personally to build an innovation that is gonna be the solution of the centuries, if I say?
Seriously, to be very honest, I haven't had thought about this thing that it is going to get at this stage, that such a good company will think about it and carry out their research and their product development process with us. So this is I'm overwhelmed with all this process. It feels really good that we are getting recognized and people are just adapting our research and giving attention to our work and giving recognition to us. It feels really good.
Okay, if you had to sum up your hopes from de-origin in one sentence, what would it be?
Great and safest solution to getting rid of mosquitoes for the upcoming generation and to the existing generation, to the adults, to for the kids and for the women, for the pets, for the environment.
Okay. Thank you so much for your time. I'm very grateful that I was able to have a conversation with you guys. I am so thankful. This is it. We'll end this interview right here.